in regards to how various county water supplying agencies utilized the monies allocated to them in each and every financial year that the House will be considering the audit report. The audit reports range from 2019 all the way to 2021. Remember, you can follow up on this live broadcast courtesy of our YouTube channels, that is courtesy of KBC Channel 1 on YouTube, the Senate of Kenya on YouTube, and equally we are live on Signet courtesy of Senate TV. The business of the Senate is just about to commence this afternoon. The Speaker of the Senate, Honorable Amason Kingi, has just stepped into the chamber this afternoon. Allow me to hand you over for this live broadcast. My name is Gladys Mungai. Have yourself a great afternoon.
Na tuombe. Mwenyezi Mungu, twakusihi tutazame kwa neema nyingi na baraka sisi watumishi wako ambao mridhika kutuita kwa nyadhifa za uongozi katika jamhuri hii yetu. Twakuomba tuwajalie tuyatende na kufikia mambo yote atakayofikishwa mbele yetu kwa njia ya haki na uaminifu, ili kustawisha amani, ufanisi na heri ya nchi yetu na wale ambao haja zao umezikabidhi mikononi mwetu. Amen. Clerk, do we have quorum? Sergeant at times, kindly ring the quorum bell for 10 minutes. Thank you.
The Speaker of the Senate, currently presiding over the business of the Senate, has directed that the quorum bell is rung for 10 minutes, to allow senators yet to make their way into the chamber this afternoon to do exactly that, for the House to have the requisite number to commence business this afternoon. And as we await for that signal, on standing orders of the Senate, standing orders number 53, subsection 1, nominated Senator Crystal Sige, is set to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Matters Roads, Transportation and Housing regarding the recognition and the respect of white cane users on Kenyan roads. The Senate leader of the majority party is this afternoon set to table the Office of the Auditor General Annual Corporate Report for the financial year 2023-2024. Well, that notwithstanding, the Senate Business Committee has approved the tentative business for Wednesday morning, being the reading of the charges on the proposed removal from office by impeachment of His Excellency Gachagua, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. The same matter has also been gazetted for hearing on Wednesday and Thursday this week. This has been published pursuant to Standing Orders number 43, subsection 1 of the Senate. the County Government's Additional Allocations Bill, Senate Bills number 19 of the year 2024, is lined up for consideration. The House will equally consider the progress report of the Standing Committee on Matters National Cohesion, Equal Opportunity and Regional Integration into the inquiry on the diversity and inclusivity of staff, composition of state agencies in Kenya. This is a report by the Chairperson, Standing Committee on Matters National Cohesion, Equal Opportunities and Regional Integration, that the House adopts the progress report of the committee into an inquiry on matters diversity and inclusivity in the staff composition of state agencies in Kenya. The committee laid its report on the 3rd of October this year. Allow me to hand over back to the chamber. Good afternoon.
Clerk, you may proceed to call the first order, please.
Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair. Order number 3, messages.
Just hold it, Clerk. I think there's one communication. Honorable Senators, would like to acknowledge the presence in the Speaker's Gallery this afternoon of a visiting delegation from the Parliament of Uganda. The honorable members also serve in the network of African women ministers, caucus under the Health and Budget Committee. I request each member of the delegation to stand when called out so that you may be acknowledged in the Senate tradition. The Honorable Dr. Bukenya Michael is a Member of Parliament. The Honorable Mkaye Miriam, also Member of Parliament. Now, Honorable Senators, in our usual tradition of receiving and welcoming visitors to Parliament, I extend a warm welcome to the delegation, and on behalf of the Senate, and on behalf, wish them a fruitful visit. I will allow the Majority Leader to extend a word of welcome under 1 minute, and thereafter Senator Hamida also to extend a word of welcome under 1 minute, in that order.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of our colleagues, I welcome the visiting delegation from the Parliament of Uganda, a very friendly neighbor that we have a long-standing, deep relationship with. Mr. Speaker, not that bias is allowed, but Ugandans and Kenyans have very deep-seated friendship that is tested many times by many things, but has stood the test of time over the years. And therefore, if there was a definition of good neighborliness, Uganda fits the bill, Mr. Speaker. And we celebrate these colleagues of ours. If you notice, Mr. Speaker, when I was walking in, I walked in with a spring because we have practiced this time in the East African Parliamentary Games. The only team that we haven't beaten in football for the last few years is Uganda. But this year, I want to send these members to my good friends, Honorable Nsereko, Panadol, Mbaka Temwa, Minister Ogwang. Tell them this time in Mombasa, Uganda will see fire. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. Oliotia Kare, Oliotia Nyabo, Sebo, welcome to Kenya. Kenya is your country, and of course, you know, we all enjoy the border, and everything that is in Uganda is in Kenya, except the matokes. The matokes, yes, but the matokes in Uganda you can't compare. We welcome you to Parliament. This is, of course, the Senate is a house of peace, and they always call us an upper house. We enjoy the tranquility. I hope you'll enjoy your session here, and we wish you all the best. Kindly send our regards to our colleagues the other side. Thank you very much. Welcome again.
Next order.
Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
The Senate Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of on the table of the Senate today, Tuesday, the 15th of October, 2024. This is the Office of the Auditor General Annual Corporate Report for the financial year 2023-2024. Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay.
Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion. Order number 7, questions and statements.
Statement pursuant to Standing Order 53-1, the Honorable Senator Crystal Asige.
Thank you very much, Speaker. First of all, Speaker, I would like to wish yourself, colleagues, senators, and as well the blind and visually impaired community listening in Kenya, a happy International White Cane Safety Day, which is commemorated today. Mr. Speaker, sir, International White Cane Safety Day is celebrated annually on the 15th of October, where the white cane, or also known as a guide cane, is recognized as an important mobility tool for blind and visually impaired people. It is a symbol of safety, Speaker, independence, and respect for the inherent dignity of the blind and low vision community. Article 54 of the Constitution, as you know, on accessible environments for persons with disabilities, PWDs, and Articles 3, 9, and 20 of the principles enshrined in the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, that's the UN CRPD, also stipulate the obligation on the inclusion of accessible spaces for white cane users. Sustainable Development Goal number 11 on accessible cities and human settlements further buttress these principles. International White Cane Safety Day is, pardon me, Speaker. Mr. Speaker, cognizant of the lack of proper regard by motorists and other road users for the role that the white cane represents, and in a bid to support and better promote awareness of the needs and challenges faced by us white cane users in Kenya, it is necessary for certain actions to be taken. To this end, Speaker, it has become imperative that the National Transport and Safety Authority and the National Construction Authority and the Kenya Roads Board fully adopt universal design standards and principles in our transport systems and across the built environments. In this statement, Speaker, this committee should explain any measures taken by the Ministry of Roads and Transport and the KRB to facilitate the development and enforcement of globally universal design regulations across Kenya's roads networks to provide essential safety for blind and visually impaired persons. Outline any steps taken by KRB and NCA to ensure the construction of tactile markers, consistency in working street lights, sonic traffic lights, drop curbs across the country, safe crossing points on our roads, frequency in clear disabled parking slots, and universally designed walkways that facilitate the safe use of white cane users countrywide. And finally, state the strategies the ministry has put in place to sensitize and train motorists to yield the right of way to every white cane user, and to further develop adequate awareness programs on the white cane as a form of non-motorized transport, NMT, within the National Driving Training Curriculum, and to ensure all motorists and traffic authorities adhere to traffic rules to keep blind and visually impaired persons safe on the roads. I thank you.
The Chairperson Standing Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations, you had a report to lay on the table. You may proceed to lay the report. Senator Bass, are you ready to lay the paper? All right, proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper, report of the Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations, Amendment Bill number 12 of 2024. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Next order, Clerk.
Order number 8, motion, report of the Kenya delegation to the 147th and 148th assemblies of the Interparliamentary Union, IPU, and related meetings held in Luanda, Angola, from 23rd to 27th October 2023, and in Geneva, Switzerland, from 23rd to 27th March 2024.
Order, Honorable Senators. For those of you who are standing, please take your seat. Now, Honorable Clerk, before I put the question, kindly confirm that indeed we have the requisite quorum pursuant to Standing Order 42. We do? Now, Honorable Senators, I'll proceed to put the question that the Senate notes the report of the Kenya delegation to the 147th and 148th Assemblies of the Interparliamentary Union, IPU, and related meetings held in Luanda, Angola, from the 23rd to 27th of October 2023, and laid on the table of the Senate on Thursday, the 29th of February 2024, and 2, Geneva, Switzerland, from the 23rd to the 27th of March 2024, and laid on the table of the Senate on Thursday, the 30th May of 2024. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Senator Fernandez, you cannot vote both ways. Next order.
Order number 9, the Political Parties Amendment number 2 bill, Senate Bills number 26 of 2024, second reading division.
That order is deferred. Next order.
Order number 10, the Election Offences Amendment number 2 bill, Senate Bills number 28 of 2024, second reading division.
The Majority Leader, kindly approach the chair. Thank you. Next order.
Order number 11, motion, consideration of the National Assembly amendments to the County Government's Additional Allocations Bill, Senate Bills number 19 of 2024.
Clerk, have you called order number 10? Okay. So that order is, do we have the chairperson? Standing Committee on Finance and Budget. Senator Boni, you may proceed to move. Senator Boni, proceed to move the motion, please.
Order number 11.